Guys, today is the Spider-Man day. Hey guys, welcome. Another day, another Zelda. We're gonna start the timer right now just so that I'm kind of on track of how I want today to be. It is, as I said, whole 12 hours. It's 9:28 a.m. I woke up for a little while. I think at 8, and I've just been chilling. So howdy doody, how's everybody? Another day, another Zelda. I think I already said that. Alright, so today, you guys remember from yesterday. Oh, oh shoot. Uh-oh. Guys, hold on. I'll be up there soon. You guys remember yesterday we were chit-chatting about... Hold on. Just so I'm ready for it. Let me smoke break. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That makes me feel alive. Okay, let's fight these bozos real quick. So yeah, if you guys remember yesterday, we were chit-chatting about the Tom Holland Spider-Man. That's not it. You know what? They can chill and do their thing. We're busy getting out of here. Now, we could just teleport back up to the surface, but yeah. I don't think we're really going to find anything else other than this hat, which is cool. I like hat. It's reminiscent of video game, of other Zelda video game. Which is cool that I found on my own, because usually this is one of those things where it's like, better get the tutorial out. But I like it. It's cool. I don't know if we'll rock it though. Nah. I remember what I said yesterday. Let me get that outfit. It sucks that I can't upgrade this hair tie though. Cause like, bro, I want to rock the hair tie only, but sure, we can rock like this and this. This one for now, just so we can look a little drippy. All right, so yeah, we were talking about Spider-Man yesterday, and we only got to basically what I thought about Tom Holland and the first movie. Again, we try to recap it. Perfect Spider-Man, young Spider-Man. Hopefully his debut today. Seeing him, hopefully it'll change my mind, and he'll be like, you know, like he'll prove his worthy in this one. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm excited to see. And now I wanted to mention one thing before, but I think when we get into Far From Home, we'll chit chat about it. So pretty much I think we're just ready to talk about Far From Home Part 2. So gosh, we got 2 of these guys. Oh gosh, we got like 1,000 of these guys. Well, time for fire. Oh shoot. Okay, what happened to you, buddy? Hold on, let me just... There we go. I'm gonna take that, because I need to defeat you with something else. No, give me your loot. Dang it. It's fine. We didn't really need it anyways. Yeah, let's talk about the next 2 movies, which I have very interesting opinions about. Now, everyone that says that Far From Home is a bad movie, I cannot trust you on any other movie take, man. Like, bro, come on now. So, Far From Home is a movie that I actually really like quite a bit. Now, that's probably where my opinion already goes out the window for some people, but I really do like it. Granted, I do see my own complaints with it, because I'm not perfectly in love with it like I am with Homecoming. Homecoming I completely love. Like, it's hard for me to hate it, especially even with the Tony Stark thing. So, Far From Home. Let me try to go through it. All right. The comedy, it's still doing the whole teen comedy thing that it did in the first movie, and I think it really does work well still. but it is getting a little, what's the word? Like, I don't really mind any of that part. I love the part where he is talking to his friends. He's, trying to have fun at this adventure and all that jazz. And I really do like that a lot. Now, my problem. I don't know if I should go with negatives. Maybe I should go with everything I love about it first. Yeah, we'll go with everything I love about it. I'm trying to read my notes. I wrote copious amount of notes. Trying to remember what I was trying to say. What did I write? Sometimes I feel like I would remember what I wrote, but then I'm like looking at it and I'm like, what did I? Here, I'll read what it says. It says, but STA or ILL, but still spider falling shoes. What does that mean? See, this is why you guys should not trust me as a movie reviewer. Trust me as a game reviewer. That now I know what I'm talking about. What does that mean? But still Spider-Man falling shoes. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Anyways, the point is, if there's one thing I don't like, it is probably just the whole I don't think we need to go there anymore. I don't think there's really anything we should try and get. Let's just get John and just get out of here. I think that's what I want to do. So, if there's one thing I don't like, it's the fact that we are going back again. The same story we just kind of wrapped up with Peter kind of being by himself and not, relying on anyone. We're doing that again for some reason. It's more of like, you need to step up and not be Spider-Man. Or not be Spider-Man, but you gotta step up and be Spider-Man and not under Tony's shoes, because you can't be in Tony's shoes because he's not a perfect man. And all that jazz. I very much don't like that plot point. Like, it's again the same thing, and that's what probably most people don't like about it. And honestly, I get that to an extent. But like, bro, the whole teen drama, MJ and him just trying to fall in love with MJ, it's honestly, it's done really well, and the comedy between everybody is just as good as it was. Not as funny, but it definitely is really funny. I really like the jokes in this one a lot. How do I get out of here? It was easy, but now I can't figure out how to get out. With John. We're not leaving John. The timer's all good. We're all good. Okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Whoa. Hold on now. There's a Korok seed I smell. Alright, so who's chit-chatting about? So I'm assuming one goes in the middle. And then this one goes right here. These guys. Oh, good. Alright. Or is there something I'm missing? This looks like the right way. I'm matching it with this. I'm trying to... Come on, hurry up, get through it. I have no idea. Get out of my face! Skip! This woman, I swear. Anyways, so I really love how funny it is. I really love how charming it is still. I love their little trip to Europe. It's so cute. And they're just so fun. Like, all the characters are just really good in this. Now, it does start, like, the humor is still good, but there is a few jokes that's like, okay, now we're getting a little bit into, like, what I call the Sony touch to it. And when I say the Sony, it's more of like, I don't know, like, the joke's not funny to really anybody. But it's not really that bad compared to what it is in No Way Home. But the point is, I really love everything that they still do. I just don't really like Spider-Man's plot of being the superhero. Be better than who you are again. They thankfully changed it in No Way Home, but they changed a lot in No Way Home. So, anyways, the point is, I still really like it. It's still just as not as good as Homecoming, but it's still it's still pretty good. This one for sure gets a 4 stars compared to Homecoming, where I'm fighting 4 and 5. But for sure, now that like we rank it all to each other, yeah, for sure 5 stars for Homecoming and then 4 stars for uh Far From Home. And I'm still chit-chatting about, there's one more thing that I really don't like, but let's talk about Mysterio. Now, I gotta be honest, guys. There's a bozo over there, but I really, really, really like Mysterio. He is my favorite Spider-Man villain. So, I, I've this is the first time we've seen Mysterio in a movie. So I was very happy with how they were handling it, with making, uh, you know, making Mr. What do you call it? I'm trying to remember. Making. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Making, making Nick Fury and everyone kind of like believe, what's going on and stuff, and him becoming pretty much just a fake superhero, and then the fact that he knows that like Spider-Man's onto him. It's kind of the same thing where it's like a relatable villain more than like Vulture was more relatable. What uh what what Mysterio has in this movie, it's more of not relatable, but more like we understand his point and why he wants to do this. And I think that's worth it more than, and obviously Jake Gyllenhaal does perfect. I love that he switched from being a, you know, where am I? Okay, yeah, John, I think we're gonna have to leave you behind, man. I'm sorry. I know you wanted to go with me on the journey, but man, I can't figure out how to get out of here with you. So we're gonna have to leave you behind. I'm not gonna give you the bozo though. Don't worry. I'm not disrespecting you that bad. We're going this way to the right. You know what I should do? I should do all Bozo's side missions off camera at the very end. So like once I'm like, oh, I have pretty much I'm almost 100% done. And then when I see Bozo, I'm like, oh wait, I forgot about the Bozo. And then just cut it. And then like the last final episode, I'm like, hey guys, it's me. So I did it. I got everything in the game off camera. And then people would be like, well, we already did. But I'm like, well, there was one thing left. That was the Bozo. Bozo was the least fun part that I had to do. And of course, I had to do it in order to get it 100%. And then now, here we are. Finally gonna beat the game. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Yeah, you guys heard my plan now, but you get what you get what I was trying to put down. Okay, let's see here. The Koroxys are gonna be a pain though. Even like compared to doing the Bozo's quest, this is still gonna be a pain. What is going on? Why is it not going in? Is it like, yeah, it goes in this way. So now, let's just flip it and just... Is there something I'm missing? Am I stupid? Like, there. Okay. Bless me. Okay, now what? That was not the answer. What was the answer? That very much seemed like the answer. Hello? Korok? Or did I already do this one? No, I didn't. Korok? Hello? Just like, oh no, I see it. But that doesn't make, I just did that, didn't I? Oh, it doesn't matter. It was more harder to put it outside like that than I did inside, but thank you. Thank you nonetheless. Alright, so let's just climb. Let's just climb. I feel like climbing today. So, I love Mysterio, and I love him in this movie. I love that Jake Gyllenhaal comes from being, super, super trusting and loyal, and then immediately switch up to the the, the type of man Mysterio is supposed to be, and I really love it. And of course, I can't diss on a movie too hard when it has a perfect scene. There's a few movies that have perfect scenes for me, and I don't know if I chatted about this, but when a movie has a perfect scene, that immediately gets a star up, no matter what, because the perfect scene is what makes the movie better. Now, like for example, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, that thing almost got a 1 star, but then it gets a 2 because it has the perfect intro of Spider-Man. And it also has a really good middle chunk in the movie. Not overall, like the part where Spider-Man is like, yeah, I'm gonna start swinging around, and then you see him like get sick and stuff. Now that part is pretty fun. I like that. And then everything else is all god awful. But in terms of those two small parts, those make a perfect that makes perfect scenes, which is so funny because it's such a bad movie. So uh Spider-Man has perfect scene where, you know oh, what is it? Oh shoot, maybe I should have healed up. um so Spider-Man, yeah, Mysterio scene, it was perfectly handled. I remember how much I was freaking out when I saw it. I was like, holy crap, this is exactly what I wanted. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty perfect. All right, John. Sorry, I got destroyed by a force. So I guess that's what we're gonna be doing today. So yeah, that's why I give Far From Home a 4. Oh, and there's one more thing I really dislike, and this is personal, but I absolutely. And let me go back to Homecoming because we kind of forgot. I forgot to mention this, but I love his suit. Now everyone is probably gonna already disagree with me, but I love his suit, and I wish they didn't CGI it because it did definitely look way better when it was not CGI, and it was much more, you know, the lines in between are actually pushed out more and a lot more thicker, and it looked a lot better. It looked real, and just in general, the whole suit looked way better. But then they CGI'd it, and now it looks still pretty good, but not the best. Like, bro, I rocked this outfit when it came to the main Spider-Man game. Like once I replayed it, or once I like did a new game plus for it. That's how good it is. I really like the suit a lot, and I hate the new Far From Home suits. There's two suits he gets. He gets the one for his Night Monkey outfit, which I get it, kind of makes sense. But like, I've never been a fan of his like fingerless gloves. Like, I just don't like that. I like when it's just a full red glove. And then obviously he does his black and red outfit instead of just there's no blue at all. That's kind of like it's kind of awful. It looks really bad. I hate it. And don't even get me started on the Iron Spider suit. I think everyone and their mom has indicated how bad that suit looks too. So like compared to my beautiful blue and red suit that he had on, I'd rather take that a million times over than his awful black and red one. The point is, uh, sorry, I know I shouldn't have been fighting when I'm trying to talk about a movie. I was thinking about doing the 2 thing, or the 1 hour thing where I pretty much just chit chat about the movie. See, if you guys remember my controller talk, I just did that thing where I was trying to play with my now the input's not even working. Sometimes it do be like that. I was trying to use my right finger to do all of this, but it's not working. Well, it's bomb time. We have a lot of bombs today. Rada, where are you? I need you to help me. I know you are helping me. I saw that come in. Come on. Hi, buddy. No, a long time no see, am I right? Run! Whew. I'm gonna do. Hold on now. Oh, come on. Rada, come on now. Okay, let me just eat a little bit. We haven't eaten quite a bit. Good job, Rada, for dodging that. Now shoot this guy. Now I'm gonna take your weapon. Right in the booty. Here, let's catch him on fire. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, sorry. Let me chit chat still. So that's what I think about. Um, that's what I think about Far From Home. I do still really like it. Watching it again, I do get it. It is kind of the exact same movie, and you know that's not good. I don't like when a movie is exactly the same. So that's like my only problem with it, like legitimately. And then obviously I hate the suit. That's more of a personal bias thing. Is I just hate that suit. I hate the black one. That sounds bad out of context. I hate his red and black one. There we go. And I really like. I get the other ones. The other ones kind of make sense, but it's just it's just those other ones I just can't stand. And then we get to No Way Home, which is, I think, everyone's favorite Tom Holland movie, and there's probably one good reason why. And I could only imagine. And I gotta be honest, yeah, it works. It works. It works. But, obviously, let's just say this is my least favorite one. I don't like revisiting this one too much, but I get it. I get the hype. I love all these characters just as much as everyone. I understand. But man, this one has that Sony touch a lot more than the others. The others like kind of like a little bit, but it's like this one for sure. Like it feels kind of like weird in a way. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, the point is again, I do. Let's see. Let me go through it. Yeah, exactly what I mentioned. With the Sony touch, it's more of like it's kind of like old men trying to figure out how to write a movie, and like that's kind of how it feels. The jokes feel like that. The characters don't feel as good as they used to feel, and it just kind of overall feels much more robotic, and especially in terms of their dialogue. Like something about it just does not hit as well as it should. I think I'm just gonna trade this out and get this one. Granted, we don't really have a. Hold on, let's see. So if we use this, is it a single? Yes, yes, yes. We'll change this one to our big like axe that we could use. Okay, so we definitely are out of some stuff. We could try and use this to do it. Whoa, 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 whoa! What are we stuttering for? See, like the gameplay does stutter, like on the video, but it never is stuttered like that. It's weird. Anywho, hi guys, sorry. So let's chit chat since we finished this up, and then tomorrow we'll go over there. So, No Way Home is, yeah, as I said, it's kind of weird, and it feels a little robotic, and that's why the jokes don't land as much. I would say I probably laughed at like two, if anything. That's probably, you know, that's just kind of how it feels. I do like obviously all the characters that they brought back. So bringing back all the Spider-Man or Raimi Spider-Mans and all of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Mans stuff, like the villains and him, and like they when they chit chat with each other, it is generally fun. It definitely feels weird and it definitely feels kind of robotic still, but it just doesn't feel like it has the care like Homecoming did. if that makes sense. Like again, it feels more like Sony kind of put this all together. And again, it does work. Like them chatting is pretty fun. But like I don't know, something about it just feels weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I very much enjoyed the villains much more than the actual three guys chilling with each other. Um, but the villains very fun. I love all of them. So seeing Willem Dafoe again as Green Goblin is definitely the highlight. And like when the part where Spider-Man loses all control and everyone gets out and they're all fighting and Green Goblin's beating him up. Like I love that part. That part is obviously my favorite part of the movie, other than Doctor Strange's fight. Doctor Strange's fight is really fun. So the way you have to compare this movie is basically like a roller coaster compared to the other ones where those were more like films. Spider-Man having to handle this and not be able to handle it, and then have his buddies help. It's more of like, how would I say it? Like it I don't know, man. It's just that's just kind of how it feels. Everything also looks really ugly. like like everything is definitely way more CGI'd and green screened. And they were getting there a little bit with Far From Home, but this one, oof, this one was real rough. This one was like, oh god. And the reason explained um for Far From Home is that because it was very much a what do you call it? Excuse me. It was very much a uh it was very much because Endgame was right there. And so Endgame uh was the thing that was like, all right, yeah, this is that took all our budget. So we're going to have to try a little bit with Spider-Man but not too much. Anyways, the point is No Way Home looked really nasty. I don't know what it is about the CGI, but it just doesn't hit as much as the others. Yeah, pretty much that's all I really have to say about it. Like, there's nothing really crazy bad about it. They changed it up. It's not really, it's still kind of a teen drama, but not as much as the other two. And it's basically just Spider-Man trying to basically become Spider-Man because he's not had a Spider-Man moment. So I'm very interested to see how that all comes together. And oh wow, we just found it. That's how it goes with it. And we'll watch this tomorrow. Sorry, I know. Keep you on a cliffhanger, but I'm too busy chatting about Spider-Man now. But everything else, it's so weird. Like it's such a weird movie that like plot wise, it's basics. It's basically him fighting, and then I would very much love the ending. I think the ending is also one of the great scenes in this movie. So let me recap. So great, my favorite scenes are Tom Holland punching the heck out of Defoe and him just smiling through it. That is so raw. Him fighting Doctor Strange is a really fun fight, and uh, and the very ending. The ending is definitely my favorite, where he accepts responsibility and says, "Hey, you know what? It's fine that everyone forgets me." It's so depressing, and it's funny how everyone is like, "This is what I wanted. I wanted him to be depressed." I'm like, bro, he was, because he was trying to get this stupid, like he was trying to make sure no one knew who he was, and the fact that everyone knows him, and then like pretty much, you know, everything went in cahoots and everything has failed and he lost his aunt. Like, bro, this has definitely been the roughest he's had. And then now the only way to make sure everything's all good is to just bro, how do I throw a rock? I'm trying to throw it, but it won't let me throw. No, I legit don't know how to throw the rock. Is it just, I would think it's that, but it's not. Right bumper. Gotcha. Okay. Anyways, so No Way Home, like again, it is fun with them all three, and I do like how they all act, and they did redeem Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man quite a bit. They didn't redeem his movie, but it redeemed him as a good Spider-Man, and who I see as live action Spider-Man more than like Tom Holland. Like as I said, Tom Holland's a perfect young Spider-Man, but I think Andrew Garfield, if he was given a better script like he did in No Way Home, then it would have been way better. Raimi is just kind of being himself, but he is a lot better acted in this than he is in his own trilogy. Or Andrew, no, what's his name? Toby. Toby. He is a lot more better in that. Yeah, it's just a fine film for me. Like, it is fun. I think I will always remember everyone's reaction to that theater. Like, I think that's great, and also the, um, you know, Captain America and all that jazz. But the point is, it's a fun roller coaster. But if you keep riding it too much, it's not going to be the greatest. So, it yeah, that's pretty much what I had problems with. And oh, also, I really the thing about how it was being robotic, the fact that they like say things and they wait like for like 5 seconds for a reaction from the audience in theaters. When you see that at home, you're like, oh god. They really were desperate for a theater reaction, which is good, like, I guess, but it's like, man, you really pause the movie just so that they can all react and freak out. I don't know. Anyways, so I give No Way Home a 3 stars. And I know that's kind of unfair, but man, that movie was getting rough. Like, watching it again. Like, I kind of thought that when I watched it, but I just couldn't tell if that was just how my eyes were. But then I rewatched it again and I was like, okay, yeah, no, that's yeah, no. No, I get it. I get it. So I just like I can't shake the charm off of Homecoming. I can't shake the fun and cool Mysterio from the second. This third one, it really, I don't know. And bro, they even put Venom in it, man. What the heck? They put him at the very end and said, "Nah, he's not gonna be in this. He's not gonna be in my MCU. Get him out of here." Man, I was like making theories about it too. Like, oh yeah, he's gonna be the next member for the Sinister Six, and that's how you get all 6 of them. Is because Venom is gonna be there. But then it just turned out to be. Is it just 5? It is just 5. Wow, that's disappointing. Come on, man. We're almost there. One more. Just one more. We already built him up. We had 2 movies to build up. You could have just throw him in, and then he was like, Peter Parker. Or like he would just run into him. I don't know. Pretty much, the fact is, I do like the fact that he does take responsibility. He does become a Spider-Man now. So we'll see how he is in this new one. Which, hey, will be on my Patreon today. I'm probably going to finish editing up tonight, and then, yeah. And that will be my video for today. And then I got to work on a different video. I'm a busy guy. All right. Anyways, sorry. Let's go. Let's go watch the movie right now. You guys too. Yeah. Let's all go. I bought the whole theater. I'm like Tom Cruise, and when he bought he bought the tickets for all those people for IMAX of Odyssey. Let's go. Let's go, guys. I feel bad for the person that called in sick.